This year, I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Grouchy, who is on TikTok. I want him to know that he has turned me on to have this admiration for the Grinch that I've never had before. So this season, I have basically celebrated with the Grinch, but also watching Mr. Grouchy's videos. If anybody knows Mr. Grouchy, if he could let me know if he ever comes to the Simpsonville Walmarts or anywhere in the upstate of South Carolina, I would love to dance with him. I truly would. So this year, as we prepare for Santa tonight, I am reading to you from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Now, I'm not reading the entire book. I'm not sharing with you how he was mean and he was just angry and how he stole presents and all of that stuff. I'm not. I'm at the end of the book. And at the end, I want to talk with you for a minute about what I got out of this message. So it says, every who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so right or tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light. And he brought back the toys and the food for the feast. And he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beef. Don't you just love that ending? Because we've been through a lot with the Grinch, and the Grinch was mean and the Grinch was ugly, but at the end, the Grinch actually has a smile. And this reminds me of the story of Jesus's birth when Herod was mad and he thought he could take Christmas away from us. But no weapon formed against the baby. None of them prospered because God had a plan. It was ordained. It was destined. Even before Herod or anybody against Jesus was born or even thought of. And so his plans always prevail. And so that gives us hope this season that nobody can steal Christmas. Nobody can steal our joy. Nobody can take from us what God has given to us and destined to be ours and ordained for us. So I hope that you trust him. I hope that you love him. I hope that you worship and you adore and you serve him this Christmas, because this season is not about the Grinch or Santa or any of the packages, the ribbons, the food, none of that. It's about Jesus. And so help your little ones understand who he is and the importance of him, and celebrate in a way that you've never celebrated before. And from my family and me, I say Merry Christmas to you. Please keep your channel here. Keep following us. Help us with our content. Let us know what it is that you would like. But from our home to yours, have a very, very, very Merry Christmas.